Welcome. We are starting to get to the end of the program now. Today we are going to talk about social anxiety and the nervousness that naturally arises when we socialize or speak to a group of people. We will apply the skills we have already learned to situations that involve social nervousness. But for now, let's take a moment to get in tune with what is happening in the body. Let's release any resistance to any thoughts, feelings, or sensations that are occurring. We'll start by releasing tension in the face, shoulders, and neck area. Don't forget to check your jaw and forehead. When the out-breath comes around, just pause, savor the out-breath, and release those areas. Now bring your attention to the pain area. Check for any fear-related tension. Release that tension as you notice it. Now take in any thoughts on the in-breath and be sure to give your out-breath its full focus. Allow any thoughts to occur on the in-breath. Full focus on the out-breath. Do the same with feelings. Welcome any feelings in a gesture of acceptance with the in-breath. Then give your out-breath its full focus. And finally, release tension in your body as a whole. Feel that out-breath release all the way down to your toes. We are social creatures. Our survival instincts are set up to ensure that we feel safe and protected in our social circles. The anxiety of maintaining strong social bonds with others is something we have inherited from our ancestors. No matter what anyone thinks or says, we all experience social anxiety, whether it's in person or in social media. Those people who feel the need to say things like, "I don't care what people think," are among those particularly affected. Social anxiety is one of the most underestimated forms of anxiety and often falls under the radar. Most people get nervous when approaching social situations, and everyone deals with it differently. Some use alcohol. Some use humor. Some just ignore the nervousness and wait for the joy and fun of interacting to take over. A person who experiences chronic pain needs more effort to socialize, because in addition to that nervousness that everyone feels, there is also pain and an overactive nervous system to deal with. And so there are some very important things a person who experiences persistent pain needs to watch out for. Firstly, limiting social activities can isolate you and make you feel less secure in your social circles. Secondly, a person who experiences chronic pain already has an overactive nervous system. This means that any social nervousness that is present feels more intense than it otherwise would. And thirdly, pain can be used as a reason to avoid social nervousness. For example, you may feel anxious about socializing and use your pain as the reason to avoid that activity and avoid the anxiety that comes with it. It is natural for the body to want to avoid nervousness and anxiety. No one wants to feel that. So don't blame yourself for feeling that way. What you're feeling is just a more intense version of what most people already feel. In the next exercise, I'm going to get you to apply some of the strategies we have already learned to social nervousness. We will also do some reflections to make sure social nervousness is not contributing to your pain in any way. Some parts of this exercise may or may not be relevant to you, but that's okay. It's still worth doing. Think about an upcoming social event or situation that is approaching. It might even be a talk you have to give. If you don't have anything planned, just arrange one now in your mind. Perhaps you have to give a speech. Think about that event now and just check for any tension, thoughts, or feelings about it. Now let's imagine it's 2 hours before that event, and you have to start getting ready. See if there is anything going on in your body. Now there is 1 hour to go. Check your body. Any thoughts, feelings? Now imagine yourself walking into that space now, the room, the venue, house or meeting. Look at everyone's face that is looking at you. Let's just focus on the thoughts for now. What thoughts are going through your mind? Can you recognize any thinking patterns we talked about? Now let's move to feelings. What feelings are coming up in your body? Anything in your stomach? Can you notice any tension in your body? Release all that tension now. The strategies that are used to help people manage social anxiety can be very helpful for people who experience chronic pain. Breathing exercises, checking for tension, taking in thoughts and feelings on the in-breath, thought awareness and challenging. I encourage you to think about your nervous system and the tools you have learned as you approach social situations. Check for tension in your body when you think about making or moving towards a social engagement. It can make a very big difference to your life. If, for example, you are thinking of cancelling a social arrangement, perhaps do some of the exercises you have learned first. Think about your values. Check to see if cancelling is really what you want. Check if it's you or your nervousness that is running the show. Remember, everyone feels nervousness when socializing. And everyone feels some anxiety when they have to talk in front of a group of people. Tension awareness and release, as well as breath focus, are your key allies. These two things will give you the presence of mind to check yourself, check your thoughts, and help bring your focus back to the people you enjoy being with, and help you enjoy the good feelings that come with socializing and interacting with others. Tomorrow we are going to discuss sleep and the importance of good sleep habits and how this affects the nervous system. Be well until then. Courage is the mastery of fear, not the absence of fear. Mark Twain.